Hey, this is Kay. It's June 18th, 2016, but the audio you're about to hear is from about a year and a half ago. Roch3llo met up with me in Oregon, and we had dinner together. I think I had the wild boar, and she had the cioppino. It was quite a delicious dinner. So the audio you're going to hear is filled with clinking and clanking of dinnerware. So it's apologies for the sound. I think it gives the audio a bit of ambiance, Also apologies for eating with food in our mouth. I was so excited to get some of Roch3llo on audio that I was like, oh heck, let's just record through dinner. So you have a dinner discussion about the Baston bombing. Turns out Roch3llo knows someone who was in the Baston bombing. So we're going to discover what that's all about and how that works through Dinner with Roch3llo and K.
The doctor who operated on your eye told you he operated on the Baston bombing victims?
Yes. And so I asked him who it was that he operated on. He didn't give me a name. He told me that I operated on the lady who lost her son. And so there's only 2 kids that died, right? Allegedly. Right. Or 1 kid that died in the Baston bombing. The lady whose son died is everybody who you said he operated on. The lady who lost her son. And so I looked it up. You know what I mean? The kid who died. It was Richards. Denise Richards. I think that's her name. Yeah, because it's like related to, and I'm just going off the top of my head now, but I looked her up and you can only find like 1 picture of her. And he so wanted to be like, bring a picture of her and be like, is this the lady that you operated on? He also said that he operated on a guy who, and you know how people blow up the things that they do, though. Like, I did this with this person, but they were really, like, they may have hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think he was a liar?
I think he's a...
Got a cioppino here.
Cioppino's on this side? No, sorry. There you go, and I've got the wild boar.
Wild boar. The wildest boar we could find.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. But everything's going to have to be done. So it's amazing. But,
oh, that's beautiful, huh?
Very good. But,
wow.
Yeah, so I think that he's just an idiot, is what I think it is. And I think that they can... So here's the thing. What the hell is he doing? Because this was in... I hurt my eye February 29th. February 29th, 2014. The Baston bombing was in... When?
Oh, right.
The Baston bombing was when? It was like,
Let's look it up.
That day. God damn it. Moved out there with his whole family, right? This doctor. And so he's like a traveling doctor, basically. And then he's like, I'm leaving. He's like, I'm moving back out to Baston in September.
After your surgery.
In September, he said he's moving back to Boston. He's got a teaching job out there. So
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
he's just running around, jumping around and stuff. And they've got, so they could just parade any whoever in front of him and then ship him off to Oregon and have him tell his story to everybody. I work on people up in Boston all the way across, as far as you can get from Boston. He's in fucking Portland, Oregon. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So he told you as he's rolling you into surgery.
I work with people on the bot. He's basically trying to calm me down, saying that he knows what he's doing. He worked on people at the Baston bombing.
Apparently, he just...
The guy had a BB through his eye. He was, and the other lady, and then he told me, he said that they saved his eye. The other lady, she lost her vision or something like that. I don't know. He was trying to, you know what I mean, tell me. And I was asking him, did you think it's... I think I asked him if he thought it was real. And he's like, oh yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
Oh, yeah. Baby says it's real.
And now you're all the way over here. So I think that those are the highest manipulated people. And it's because, how can you tell somebody who thinks that they already know something who thinks that they know everything because they've been to school and everything, how can you tell them that they're wrong? You can't tell them that they're wrong. They're like, no, I went to school, you idiot.
Right.
So those are the hardest people to convince, is because they think that they already know everything. You have to first, I was thinking that we should have a confession stand where everybody confesses the things that they've, all the past that they've been let down.
tasting over here?
Oh, good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We should all confess, you know what I mean, as to all the things all the bad paths we've been let down, all the things we've been fooled into and scammed into, because that's the hardest part for people to do, is to confess, like, hey, I believe in Alex Jones, I believed in this, you know what I mean? If you can't do that, then you're not going to be able to take the step where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, wow, I was kind of led down the wrong path, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, if you pump people up and make them think they're all smart and stuff, and they get to play off that ego, and, you know.
That's what they need.
And then they get to tell you you know everything, and nobody can tell you you're wrong, so.
Well, Boston bombing. Tim said he was at the airport once, and someone was like, my son was in 9/11 or something. Right next to him, a lady started announcing this. It's just like talking about it out of nowhere. He's like, what's going on there?
Are they supposed to do that thing, right? Like, what's going on there? Oh, you just randomly.
Right. I've not heard of, but I mean, apparently there's people out there that paid to do that, or he's a liar.
Where was he at? How
Like
long?
in a Canadian airport or something. The lady just started talking next to him.
I definitely think that people like that doctor. I think that, you know, inevitably he's going to tell his story of what happened to him, and he doesn't know what's going on, and that's the whole intention, is for him to go and spread those rumors. And so then people are like, I know somebody who worked on somebody at the Baston bombing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
to make those
It's
strange.
legit.
Yeah.
It's legit. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could be just an idiot telling a lie.
He believed it. He definitely believed it. And I just because he believed it doesn't mean it's real.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
You should call the hospital. Yeah, what's the name of the doctor? I
know.
forgot, who worked on the people in the Boston bombing. They're like, oh my God, Harold
Feldman.
Feldman.
Young guy too, see? He's out here a teaching job, moving his family back and forth, and so he landed a teaching job. So, you know, it's like he did it, like, good job. They're like giving him his, like, you know what I mean? Oh, you passed the test, the first test. Here you go, swept in, you know? Well, he's just totally believing it. Believing it all, believing that he's just doing his job, you know what I mean?
Wow.
There's a lot of people who are, I think that he may have just seen an x-ray and they're like, this is the lady from the Baston bombing. They could just lay anybody on the table for him.
What do you think? Tell us what you think.
I think that either he's blowing it up and taking claim for something like instead of him working on somebody, he knows somebody that said that they worked on somebody, and he's taking accolades for that, or he just saw like an x-ray or something, and he's blowing up the word worked on someone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they put somebody in front of him and told them that this is who he's working on. And those are the only options, because it was completely fake. Denise Richards, you can't find any photos on her. You can find like 1.5 maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And there's no interview. She never does any interviews. Very interesting.
Oh, total
So
sim.
so, you know.
The cheapest of the Sims.
It could have been anybody. The cheapest of the Sims, you know what I mean? Seriously. Oh, you know, what's funny that you say that? Me and my boyfriend, I watched all their documentaries, especially on 9/11. We were watching, the one on the victim's family. I don't know who it was, but this British interviewer was going around interviewing some of the survivors of 9/11. So, and he was just doing this. He'd switch back and forth. Exactly.
Isn't that weird, the 2-camera thing? To me, that's so... I wish American people would be like, that's so fake.
Yes. And my boyfriend was like, is he even there? So he said to me, you know what I mean? Because he's like, he's just doing this the whole time.
Yes.
And like looking, he's like, and then like, I was like, oh my God.
Right,
that's
every
a good
time they
point.
pad to him.
Yeah. It's like,
Yes.
that's a good point, man. Like, maybe he's not there. You know? Maybe
He doesn't
the people-
need to be,
he
right?
doesn't need to be, and they're probably totally okay with that.
There's no interaction clearly between him
No,
and
I was like, I want to see him touch him or something, you know.
right? How are you doing today?
Shook hands, you know what I mean?
Right.
Nothing, yeah. So I'm like, he very well could not be there, you know. I was just about to say that as you said that.
Well, Adam Curry, because sometimes I listen to No Agenda, and then I have to leave him because he's so full of shit and a liar.
Never listen to No Agenda. I hear people talking about it.
But he was saying that's how all the interviews were done on MTV. I know. Move it closer.
I know,
Get
I'm
on
so
in
sorry.
there. Get down in there. Get in. You're way too far away. I'm trying to be polite. The soup is delicious. I'm afraid to smell.
Ladies, want your drinks?
Oh my God, yes.
You do?
Yes.
Greyhound
wait,
again?
No, I need something a little bit stronger. I'll take a vodka Red Bull.
Vodka. I don't have Red Bull.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In a bar like that, huh?
Do you want me to get you our cocktail menu?
Sure.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yes. Cocktails.
It's probably $50,000. It's okay.
I'm doing. Your car payment is now ours, so we own your car now. You had a good time at this weird 80-year-old restaurant.
Yeah. So these are the cocktails, are like our specialty cocktails, but we also have full bar and you can make whatever you want, except for vodka Red Bulls.
Do you guys have a ruby action? Do you guys have a ruby there?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Do you want one of those?
Yeah.
For you?
I'm good.
You good? Oh yeah, you have wine. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
I never drink beer, but I'm not buying a $12 Manhattan.
This is what I have to do every time I take a drink of this. Watch, I gotta
It's like
go.
a shot. It's like a shot, huh? Red wine's kind of hard.
I hate wine. I hate wine. I was not going to let you order it. I love you too much. Don't order it.
Oh, really?
It sounded like a good idea.
I drink wine at home, though, because I don't drink beer anymore, so I drink wine and orange juice. White wine.
Yeah, white wine. White. Pinot Grigio is my fave. White wine.
I'm trying to drink red wine. My dad loved red wine, so...
She said a fancy wine. I didn't ask her what color it was. I
I
just
know.
go, yes.
I know, right?
Look what I fucking
I
got.
admitted
Damn
that I
it.
was trying to act like I knew what I was talking about. But...
Yes. She probably knows the dead eye. They don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's fine. I'll take it. Wow. That's funny.
You did pause, though, didn't you?
So could he be a liar? Remember those kids in grade school?
I don't think he's a liar.
Everyone knew one. They pretended they dated a movie star or a singer. And you're like, what? Yeah, at our summer cabin.
Yeah,
Yeah, when we go there, they're there next door, so we dated. I'm like, what? Never happened.
You're right. Okay.
She was smart.
Older?
She grew up to get a PhD.
Really?
She still lies.
Hmm.
Everybody knows.
Nobody knows. Absolutely.
Not that bad, though.
Not that. Yeah, right? I think he's a good guy. I think he's a good guy. I think he's just easily manipulated because he thinks he's so smart, he's so dumb. Because he thinks you know what I mean? You're so smart, you're so dumb, you think that you're smarter than everybody. And then people tell you you're smarter than everybody, and then now you think that you take people, I don't know, you think that you know everything, so people get to, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, so if somebody does some really elaborate trick on you, you think that if they did, you fucking catch it, you would know about it because you're so damn
I'm
smart.
so smart. I'd catch it.
Yeah.
I
like,
catch all the tricks.
Yeah.